Hi everyone, welcome to the 6th video in our series of HR Essentials Managing Employees, All Employers Need to Know. I'm joined again today by Paulette McCormack from Fresh HR Insights, and I'm Kath from Compass Business Support. Welcome, Paulette.
Thank you very much for having me along again. It's been a pleasure to come along.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've got some more great information for you today. So today we're talking about absence management and what to do if your employees are missing in action. So I guess the first question in this little video today is, what do you do if someone just doesn't show up for work?
And it's not an uncommon question.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't seem to be the accountability. People just don't seem to have accountability nowadays, and they just don't turn up and they think it's okay. So the first port of call if someone hasn't turned up is to get hold of them, or try and get hold of them and find out where they are, because we never know, something legitimate may have happened on the way to work. There may have been an emergency, so we just need to double check that first. If we're unable to get hold of them, then you can always go in their file and get their next of kin details and give them a call and say, hey look, such and such hasn't turned up to work, we're just a little bit concerned, this is out of character for them, are you able to help us, or are you able to get hold of them? If you've exhausted all those means, and you would note down that you've done all those, then you just have to leave it for the day and see if they get hold of you. If they do come in the next day, obviously you have a meeting with them. If they don't come in, then you need to start a written process of them going AWOL, so absence without leave.
Okay. And what about if someone's consistently late for work? How do you manage that process?
Start with a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we've noticed you're coming in late to work, your start time is this, let's have a chat about any reasons. I mean, for all we know, a person may have ended up with some carers responsibilities that we're unaware of, and maybe they didn't want to tell you about it. Maybe they're embarrassed, maybe their partner's left them and they've got the kids that they're going to need to get to school. We just don't know. So it's best to start with a conversation.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's going on? It may also be that the traffic conditions have changed. I mean, you've got the events that happen in Surfers Paradise, for example. I mean, and we all know when the Commonwealth Games were on, roads were closed.
Yes.
Maybe the person's been caught in that, and it's like, well, okay, you still need to get here on time. We acknowledge that there's a problem, an issue with traffic. Let's see if we can find you a new route.
Yeah, okay.
So it's really trying to work with them.
And I guess the last thing I want to talk about is, what if an employee is sick and they're taking time more so than what maybe that they're entitled to in their sick leave? So what do you do with employees that are sick, or if they're turning up or calling in sick and you have a feeling that they might not actually be sick?
Okay. It's standard for us to put in our absence policy for all of our clients. If you're sick on or after a weekend, or on or after a public holiday, or on and after a period of leave, then you're required to produce a medical note for why you've been off. People do take Fridays off, and sometimes you might notice a pattern, so to be keeping a record of that as well. Okay. And then starting with a conversation, hey look, we've noticed a pattern for your absence, why is this happening? Again, maybe carers' responsibilities, maybe a change in something, a mother may be ill and they're having to take them to treatment once a month on a certain day. So it's really dealing with that as well, and having that conversation. And if someone's persistently doing that, then you would actually start a disciplinary process and advise them of it, and start through that and give them the objectives that they need to be on time. This is their starting time. Should it continue, further disciplinary action may happen, which may lead up to and include termination of employment.
Sure, because obviously that's all outlaid in your induction process and all of that sort of stuff in your employment contract, that those expectations are laid out there to start with.
Yes, setting it out very clear. And some people do like to push the boundaries, and it's really pulling them back. But having those policies and procedures, as we've spoken about before, it's really important. These are the expectations of the business. This is what we want you to do or expect you to do, and this is what will happen if you do not do this.
Yeah.
And with anything dealing with absence, you need to be consistent and fair across the whole organisation as well.
So you're not singling someone out.
So it's not unfair in any way.
Okay. All right, well, that's awesome. I think we've covered off on that topic now. So what giveaways and special deals have you got this month?
Okay, so we're going to have a fact sheet on absence management. I've got a couple of other little treats that I've got in the works as well. So pop and follow the link that we've got here for this one, and you'll find all those special deals and special offers available for you, and also the vital information that you need.
Excellent. And I've got a copy of my ebook, which is all about systemising your business. So I'll pop the link in there for you to download that as well.
Excellent. Great.
All right, great.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next month.
Yes, we will.
Bye.